to my YouTube channel. It's been so long. I've been so busy recently. It's just been like continuous projects and end of things and all sorts. I've just been in a continuous cycle of ticking off things that I needed to do and my list of priorities and like what I need to finish and what's been going on, like how's it all been, and you know, it never stops for me. I just feel like I'm on this endless route of doing college work and then doing little bits that are alongside that, and then completing other bits for other people. So you know, it's been crazy. Like there's not been a point where I could just go. So that's what I'm doing now. I've just got to that point where I've finished everything and I've just been able to kind of just detox from the whole sort of busy life. I've kind of kept myself to myself, and I've seen a few friends here and there. I've kind of kept away from a lot of events where I can just calm down and unwind from a really hectic and chaotic year. You know, this is like an update of my life. What have I been doing? So I've just launched the new blog, the Fashion Confession. That is probably so, like, it's just been so exciting for me personally. I've been able to kind of unleash a new chapter into my life. You know, House GWR is at its end now, and I kind of feel like this is the place I can take on further, and you know, the new steps in my life where I can just be a blogger instead of being quite editorial and journalist sort of thing. I can just, you know, be myself, and also trying to like show everyone what I've been up to and just being kind of genuine and have like a lifestyle sort of thing, and you know, just keeping it cool, keeping it cash, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Also, I've been doing my FMP, my final major project, which is sat right behind me at this present moment. It's it's been an eventful time with this dress. I'm so happy with it. It's so pretty as well. You know, it's very flamboyant. Let me get it in here so you can all see this. There we are. I'm in the way still. So let's have a look at this, shall we? There we are. So yeah, it's all about the celebration of death. So I did like decaying flowers on screen print, and then I did some digital print on the organza. I dyed all the fabric myself. It doesn't really fit this mannequin, as you can see from the back. It's not zipping up because it's just kind of a wide little mannequin. So, and it's not really a professional one that you'd have in the studio. It's just for you to kind of work on and stuff. And yeah, I'm really happy with this outcome. I worked so hard on the project where I was just up most nights, like 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, living a busy life as a fashion student. And yeah, I've just been so busy from that point of doing my FMP where I was just working so hard and trying to complete things as much as possible and gain a really good grade so I can go to the uni that I want to. I won't be doing fashion design, I'll be doing fashion marketing and communication. So yeah, it will be less pattern cutting. I do enjoy the design concepts and stuff, as you can see from the wall. I do a lot of drawing, a lot of designing. That's where my main strengths are. And obviously talking a lot. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy year next year. You know, not slowing down at all. Also, I've done the fashion gala, and that was a real like climax, and that was really crazy. Working with a team again, a group of girls. You know, I've documented it, so you guys will be able to watch it. Yeah, it was a proper full-on event. Yeah, there was so much input from loads of different people. My dad did the lighting, my mum helped me with like box office and creative directing. Chanel was helping me creative direct as well. put girls into different outfits, seeing what looks good and what doesn't. So she helped me with that. I had Marlene, bless her, she was doing all the dressing. I had my brother helping me seat people in different areas. So yeah, it was a really, really busy time. We had like family friends like Leanne, she was helping my mum do all like the box office as well. My nan was helping out wherever she could. So yeah, it was a real busy time, and it was a brilliant event. I was so happy. You know, we raised a lot of money for 2 different charities, which was absolutely amazing. And you know what, it was so nerve-wracking when I first like started the talking part of the event, because I was like, I haven't done this in a while. So I was really, really nervous, and then I just got into it, and you know, made a lot of people laugh, and a lot of people said they really loved it, and like, when's the next one? And I was like, I can't do it for one, it's been too busy, I'm just so stressed. So it was pretty full on, and each girl was absolutely amazing. You know, we've become very close in a short period of time, which is really good and stuff. But yeah, so happy with the outcome of that, and you know, you never know what could be next, really. Also, it was the end of my 2 years at college. We did our college fashion show the week after I did the gala, and yeah, it was so emotional. Like, everyone was on a high, and yeah, it was nice to be working with my girls again, and you know, it was crazy throughout the event. We there's a gentleman that comes and gives out £500 to a student that everyone thinks had done really, really well. Not the students, but the tutors and everything. And we were all like kind of stood at the corners of each side of the stage, like listening, because he didn't have a mic on, so we were there like, what is he saying? And Mia, bless her, she was like stood behind like muttering. She wasn't taking any attention whatsoever. And we were like, shh, 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 we need to listen to this. And me and Keely were like sat there going, what are they saying? And if you said Maya, and everyone was like, who's Maya? And then we looked at each other and was like, oh, Mia, oh my god, it's Mia. And then she was like, what? Like, and she was so funny. It was so funny because she gets so nervous doing things like that. So I thought we had to get a simmer frame because her knees were like shaking like rackets. It was like, she was like trembling, and she didn't even know what to do, and we were all so happy for her because she deserved it so much. And it was such a good event, and it was just on a high. It was so lovely, and it was very emotional as well, because it was like we were saying goodbye to each other, and you know, it's going to be weird now not having to see them every day, and you know, I've become very, very... So the next day I went into college to collect all my 2 years work, so all my garments, all my books, and Scarlett came in, she was collecting some of her work, and then we thought it'd be quite funny to play a little prank on our tutors where we took a really silly photo of our faces, a really weird photo, and then I went down to the library and used all the remaining credit left on my college card, and printed out loads and loads of different copies. And then as they were all like leaving, I went around our floor and I was like sticking them so like inside of a drawer, so as they pulled out a drawer, our face were there. Inside the office, so as you walk in, my face was there, so they can have a nasty shot when they go back in. It was really funny though. And then my mum came, picked me and Scarlett up, we went, did a bit of shopping, and then we dropped Scarlett off at her dad's house, but I didn't realise her dad lived opposite my old nursery, Little Hay. So myself and Scarlett kind of walked in, and then we met the headmistress of Little Hayes, and yeah, she was so lovely. She let me go around the nursery. It was really weird, they still had like the same curtains, and I did like this massive rock that says, I think it was like leaving my mark or something like that, George found in the date. And my stone is the only stone they have left of my year, and it's huge, and they couldn't find it, but they were going to let me know if they did. So yeah, it was crazy, really crazy that last week. and then it's like the next step. So like going to uni next year, it's going to be so much fun. I'm actually really excited. Where to? I do not know, because they haven't revealed our exam results yet, so none of us know what's going on actually. So we could get them next week or in a couple of weeks time, hopefully not in 3 months time when we should have actually started university. But yeah, it's gonna be an exciting year. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the update of my life, and yeah, stay tuned, there's another video coming soon.